Hey guys, I know I'm a circle right now. I'm a circle. I don't want to be a square, man. Um, I don't feel like dealing with the back and forth with the OBS and going in, changing the picture thing of it. And I'm just keeping a circle. I just blew myself up. But yeah, you read the title. So I just went outside. Trying to get Lilith to eat a little more. Lilith is a little on the skinnier side, not like super skinny, but not where her siblings are. And I mean, it's fine for the most part. When Midna and Kael'thas got over here, they were both on the skinny side. Hell, Midna's still skinny. And when I say skinny, I don't mean like I just mean she's petite, and if she grows up and she stays that way, that's just how she naturally is then. But like Kael'thas, he was, petite. And then he plumped up and he ended up looking like he was eating other cats. I mean, his arms went from like this to like poof. His arms like they his whole body just poof. And it was during the winter time, so he's putting all that weight on. But I just went outside. I'm trying to get her to eat more, so I'm eating them myself now. I had 2 cans of peaches, um, but yeah, peaches, peaches, not the whole peach. Don't give them the skin. Don't give them the pit or anything else. But canned peaches you can do. The juice they can have uh, on occasion, not a lot. It's like tuna, you know. It's actually pretty bad for them to have it all the time. So yeah, this one was kind of warm. I have another one that's kind of been sitting here. Um, from when I was at the factory, a woman was like, "Do you like peaches?" She just gave me a bag full of some stuff. Um, May 28th, 2026. I think these are gonna be a while, but these are gonna go into the fridge because it's more refreshing because it's summer. So if you want to give your outside or even inside cats a nice little treat, especially because it's summertime, give them some peaches. Give them peaches. You can give them watermelon. Um, a lot of fruits will be great for them. The apples are great for them. Nothing with seeds, obviously, or a pit. Um, but peaches, I opened the can. I went out there and I took a small piece out and I put it down. They didn't seem to be taking to that. I'm like, hmm. So I poured the juice onto a plate, and Kira and Lilith and one of the others started licking it. So I'm like, well, there's food out here, so you do the common sense thing. You pour on their food, entices and promotes appetite. And same thing with broth. So like just a normal broth, no powders, no garlic powder, no celery powder, no, just a broth. It would be like chicken broth, bone broth, it doesn't matter. As long as there's no powders or anything added to it, you can put that on their food, stimulate that appetite, hydration, all that great stuff. But yeah, I definitely would put them out there nice and cold, so that way they have, when they add it, they're like, ooh, ooh, this is tantalizing to my palate. I feel all cold inside. Um, because especially for Lilith right now, it's hot out, and they eat about 40% less because they're using like 40% less energy because it's hot. Um, so she's already not going to be eating a lot anyway. So what she is eating, you can like if you've got cats outside, same thing. If it's summertime and they're not eating a lot, entice them. Just pour a little bit of tuna, like tuna water, from the cans onto their food. Bone broth, chicken broth, again without the powders. It's just flat out broth. Um, I think like apple juice, stuff like that. Water, as simple as that. But yeah, give them something nice and refreshing. It's peaches. Summertime. Watermelon again, really good for them. Apples. I mean, if you're curious, go on, Google and just fruits that are good for cats, and you'll be like, oh, I have those at home. I didn't know I could give that to them. Yeah, they can have most things in moderation. Um, just not all the time. Like I said, it's like with tuna. Like, oh, I give my cat tuna every day. No, don't do that. Like milk, that's don't give them milk every day. It's actually bad for them. So, but to help, once a day or so, just to help stimulate appetite and keep them cool outside. Yesterday she was laying there, and I just kind of dipped my fingers in the water, and I just kind of rubbed it along her back and our side to kind of let that soak into her as well, just to kind of help keep her hydrated since she wasn't really drinking a whole lot. But again, it's summertime. Midna and Kael'thas were the same way. They were the same way. And obviously they turned out just fine. Midna's still alive. I just saw, I think she's still out there eating. Um, but so it's really nothing to be concerned about. It's just unfortunate that it's summertime and it's at a time where they don't eat a lot to begin with. Um, but if you do have outside babies or inside babies, doesn't matter. You can, you know, give them some peaches, give them some watermelon. I would say watermelon would probably be the best because it's really easy to eat. The whole thing, you know, a fresh watermelon is already so high, hydrated. So every time they take a bite, they're not only getting that sweetness and the nutrition out of it, it's also, you know, hydrating, especially when it's cold. Um, I mean, there's nothing more refreshing than a fresh watermelon on a hot day. But yeah, just if you're curious, go online and look up the fruits. You might be stunned that might have some fruits in your house right now that cats are able to eat. Again, no grapes, anything like with skin. Don't give them the skin. Usually, it's like apples. Don't let them eat the skin. Just like peaches, they have the meat of the peaches, not the skin or anything else. Just the meat, the juice. Um, so getting stuff like this is fine because there's no skin, there's no pit in there. It's just peaches and juice and peach juice. Um, but yeah, yeah, go through your fridge and your wherever you keep your fruits and go online and look up. And it not just cats, but your dogs as well. Same thing with dogs. If you have a dog that's you know mostly outside, predominantly outside, you want you don't want your outside baby to be, so look up what dogs and cats can have and feed them accordingly. Giving them a little treat once in a while to keep them hydrated, it's not going to kill them. It's not. You know, it's like chocolate. You know, they say that chocolate's bad, and it is. I mean, it is toxic, but only when consumed. I mean, I heard someone who's like, "Oh yeah, my dog ate like this entire basket of chocolate, and they were fine." Um, the vet, I even asked the vet, and they're like, "Yeah, they would have to eat their own weight in chocolate for it to actually really do much. It's still not good for them to do to have a lot, but they're like, if you have a piece of chocolate and the dog's right there or the cat's right there, and it's fine. If it's like a treat and it's like a once in a blue moon, it's fine. Just don't. Hey, look, it's Easter. Everyone gets an Easter basket, including the dog, including the cat, and then giving them this whole thing of chocolate. No, just like just a tiny little smackerel. Just a tiny smackerel. Um, and they'll be fine. Unless they're Sylvanas. Sylvanas is greedy. Sylvanas is my other cat. My friend and I we have her name's Sylvanas, and she's greedy. She's adorable though. Or my little dark lady. My little dark lady named after the other dark lady, who I also love and adore. Great character, still ruined though. But yeah, fruits, veggies, cucumbers. I think they can have. But yeah, go online, look up what they have that what you have. See if you have, see that online. And, oh yeah, okay. Well, I'm not using it really. It's just been sitting here for a little while, and let me go give it to the cats or dog instead. But anyway, I would have said Pedialyte, but actually, apparently they started making Pedialyte with iron, and that's not good for them, in large concentrations like that. So I would have said Pedialyte, but apparently that's a no-go now. I found that out, what was it, last year? I think I made a video about, what you can give them. And not too long after that, it's like, oh yeah, don't give your cats or dogs Pedialyte anymore because they started putting, iron in it and stuff like that. And it's like, okay. Because that's what we used to give our cat Mitty when he was alive and he would get sick. That's what we gave him because he wouldn't eat or drink anything. He's just like, leave me alone. I'm so down and sick. I don't want to do anything, mother and father. Leave me alone. So I was like, syringe, teeth. So, but yeah, fruits. Fruits. You gotta have your fruits. Anyway, let me know what favorite snack you like to give your little ones, whether it be something on the healthy side or, something like chocolate. We're safe here, okay? No one's gonna snitch and rat you out. I mean, come on. Would I lie? Sorry, I like that. Um, Hell, I know Legolas when he was alive, he loved Cheez-Its. Roxas, when he comes in, pretty much he loves anything that Grandpa has, except for salad. Like a teenager, he won't eat the salad. I was having a salad yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I had my bowl. I was making the salad. I took a piece of lettuce out of the bag because it was actual fresh lettuce. It was like straight from the backyard where they were growing it to the bag. Then, I washed it and all that and got all the dirt off. And one of the pieces fell into the sink when I was washing it. I handed it to Roxas. I was like, and he's like, but then when I sit here and have like pasta, like I made spaghetti the other night. The other day was a Tuesday, and he was like, um, Cheez-Its, pretty much everything that he shouldn't be eating on a regular basis, which I don't give him on a regular basis. I mean, obviously, but I give him lettuce. He doesn't eat the lettuce. But I mean, all cats have like their own, preferences. And like I said, Legolas, his was Cheez-Its. He loved Cheez-Its. If someone was eating Cheez-Its, like here you go, Legolas. Um, aw, legs, sweet little Pootis. Um, and like I said, Sylvanas. It doesn't matter what it is. She just wants it. It could be lettuce. She'll eat lettuce. She'll eat tomatoes. She's actually a pretty good eater. She's not really picky when it comes to food, so that's probably why she's staying so fit, because you can give her lettuce and tomatoes and whatever else, and she's perfectly fine with it. She doesn't care. But yeah, if you got your pets, cats, dogs, rats, jumping spiders, I don't know. What's their favorite snack? Let me know. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.